Hi, my name's Kit Moore, and I'm an outsourced CFO that builds high-performance teams for excavators and heavy civil contractors here in Canada and expanding into the US. And today, I want to talk about how the strategies of the next 5 to 10 years are a little different than the strategies of the last 5 to 10 years. So let's get into it. Historically, the Canadian economy and the US economy to a lesser degree have focused on the production of assets and resources. And we've had a good standard of living because of that. But you're seeing some pressure because those strategies are changing. So what does that mean? That means that the North American economy is in transition from a production economy to a creative, virtualized economy. And perhaps that doesn't seem relevant to heavy equipment guys that are used to moving dirt, trenching, getting those teams working hard, and not really seeing a bigger picture about how intellectual property and intangible assets factor in. But let's get through some examples that you'll understand and then talk about how this translates to opportunities. 10, 15 years ago, we weren't talking about GPS strategies in the heavy equipment and AI-empowered grading, geolocation, fleet tracking. So obviously, technology has already moved into the sector. And what that should signal for you is that there will be more technology opportunities and that you don't have to be John Deere in order to build that value into your business. I love this heavy civil space. Why? Because the people I work with are risk takers. They have big financial equipments, big financial commitments, heavy equipment that deteriorates, a constant need to be renewing their backlog, competing in municipal jobs that are highly competitive due to the nature of bids and tenders. And so, as much as I love that space, I want to bring my A game to help those companies thrive and maximize their wealth so that they can continue to invest in their teams and outperform their competition. Now, how can we factor in some of these more modern intellectual property considerations? There are all kinds of unique ways to create intangible value in your business. That could be new designs, new workflows, different IT systems that your team uses, getting patents, okay? And so one area where I'm high conviction is that you can leverage your contracting business and make investments in other segments. So I'm not very high conviction that you need to strip money out and have a stock portfolio. Sure, you can have some of that to be diversified, but I really believe that these heavy civil firms have more entrepreneurial opportunities and that they might be leaving some money on the table. So I've developed custom strategies for the segment so that when I come in as a CFO, you might already have a controller and a CFO who's focused on the financial operations of your business, but I can help you and your team step back and say, what is our wealth creation strategy in the coming years in ways that positions our group of companies better to compete, make more money, invest more in our teams, have the best equipment, etc. So I get geeked about this stuff. I'm a great fit for the sector because I love getting out with my clients, getting to know their teams, and being involved daily right in the details of the business. And I'd like to think that if you're entrepreneurial, there's room for you to consider my firms and my teams to, like I said, maximize your wealth. You might already be doing well, but I know one thing about contractors, you're already taking considerable risk. There might be ways to reinvest in ways that actually minimize some risk, even though you're expanding the scope of your businesses. So if any of that interests you, feel free to call the office, 519-683-1633. Nancy takes calls out front. She'll let me know, and I can, over a quick call, determine if there's any ability for us to work together and see, can we double or triple your wealth in the coming years? If I can't do that, I'm not really interested in being part of it anyways. So if it's not a fit, don't worry about it. There's no pressure talking to me. Anyways, hope that you guys are out there moving dirt, grinding, working hard. I know you are. Control that risk, enjoy yourself, and take care.